my gods and goddesses of the water sign, and welcome to your astrological forecast for the year of 2018. Now, in this video, I'm going to be talking about the horoscope of the three different water signs: Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. This horoscope works if you have your moon, sun, or ascendant in the sign of any of the water signs. Then I'm going to be talking about the astrological aspects, and then I'm going to be pulling out a card for each planet that is going to be making a major transition in this year. And that way I can give you a sort of guidance of how to handle the energies of those main planets. All right, guys, I also want to let you guys know that I have an amazing Christmas special right now where you can get 5 psychic readings with me, a 60-minute psychic readings, 5 of them, for only $250. It's like my most amazing deal of the whole year. It's practically half off on 5 readings, so definitely get on that because it's an amazing deal, and you can either gift it to your family for a Christmas present or you can keep the readings for yourself. So I also want to let you guys know that I am trying to work more on my English speaking audiences, and I want to bring you guys more content. However, I don't have that much support, and I want to start making individual videos for each sign. So what's going to motivate me to start making those videos is if I get a little bit more views. So if you guys share this video and share it with your amazing water friends, and I start getting a little bit more views, for next year I want to get to the point of making one forecast for each and one of you guys. Okay, guys? So let's see what 2018 has in store for all the water signs.
Are you tired of getting the same old boring gifts every holiday season? This year, give a gift that is unique, memorable, entertaining, and insightful. Like my 5-session psychic reading package deal that you can give your family and friends, or just keep it for yourself. Each 60-minute face-to-face session with me gives you an accurate look to your future. Stay ahead of your obstacles and capitalize on your opportunities. Let me give you the answers on love, money, investments, and life purpose. Buy it now and stay ahead of 2018.
Alrighty, my beautiful water signs. So we're going to start with the sign of Cancer. Now, Cancer, my lovely, lovely, lovely Cancers, you guys have been having a really amazing year, this 2017. And it's been a lot of hard work for you guys. A lot of hard work. And now I see that you guys are going to finally be able to have a year of love. Okay? Everything about you guys for this year in 2018 has everything to do about love and understanding love and what is it that you guys really are looking for in love. And the reason why is, first of all, we have Jupiter, which is going to be in your 5th house of romance, children, romantic ventures, anything that makes your heartbeat go fast, like flirting, like being with your loved one, like being childlike. Jupiter's going to be in the sector of your life for the whole year. So you're going to be super happy. You're going to be having lots of fun. This is a year of fun. This is a year of creativity. So if you have any sort of creative venture or creative project that you want to do it. This is a great year to really embrace your creativity. For any Cancer woman out there who wants to have children, amazing year for fertility, amazing year for children. If you don't want to have children, then I suggest wrap it up because you're very, very, very fertile. Both men and women, it doesn't matter. Any sort of man Cancer or woman Cancer is very fertile this year. So this is going to bring love to you. It's going to bring romance to you. It's going to bring creativity to you, and it's going to bring a lot of fun times. It's a great time to get into sports. It's a great time to get into any sort of hobbies that express your creativity. And for any Cancers out there who have children, a great time to make an amazing bond with your children. Have children. And if you don't want to have any children, or you don't have any children, then it's an amazing time to just get in touch with your own inner child, okay? And not only do we have Jupiter expanding all your romances this year and expanding, it's also a good aspect for gambling. Now, I don't suggest gambling. I'm not saying that, you know, go gamble, but you are having good energy for speculative business. So anything where you need to speculate is a good time right now for you with those things, Cancer. Not only do we have Jupiter expanding all your energy for the romance, for wanting to have fun, for wanting to embrace your creativity and your individual self, but then we have Saturn, who's finally going to be moving out of your sector of health and work. So what you got, you got. You know, you already organized your life the best way you possibly could. By the end of 2017, you should kind of have, you know, your own self put together very well. And this could happen with your health, with your work, or with the service that you pay to the world. So now that you're ready, now you're ready to share yourself completely, Cancer. So this year, Saturn is going to move into your sector of marriage, and this is going to be a very important time. For singles, single Cancers are going to be thinking a lot about relationships and a full commitment. Like you are with something long lasting, that it's for real. So you're having great energy to expand your romance and have fun, but at the same time you're having this energy of like, okay, yeah, I want to have fun, but one night stands, no. Like I want to see something through, and I want to have a relationship that is really going to get somewhere. For Cancers who already have a relationship, buckle up, because this upcoming 2 years, your relationship is really going to get tested to see what kind of foundations have you really built for your relationship, Cancer. Are they really solid? Can we say that you guys are a really solid couple, honest, based on honesty, based on truth, based on everything, that you are able to withstand challenges, temptations, and get yourselves ready for another, you know, long time being together? So get ready. This 2 years, Saturn will push all the buttons of your relationship. If there is anything that is kind of weakening your relationship at this time, it will be enhanced. So any titty-tatting relationships, any unsatisfactory relationships, any on and off relationships, they're really, really hanging by a thread in this situation with Saturn here. Things are getting serious with your commitments, and you are getting serious with your commitments, and you don't want to commit yourself to just anybody. You want to commit yourself to something that is true and real. And even if you have already a marriage, you're really, really analyzing your commitments to this marriage, okay? So prepare yourself to have a lot of lessons in romance. Now, the other good thing that we're having this year is that in May, Uranus is going to be changing signs. And Uranus hasn't changed signs since 2011. So Capricorn, since 2011, you've been working really hard and establishing a new sort of career for yourself, a new sort of professionalism for yourself. This is the time where life wanted you to take risks, life wanted you to do something different, kind of go about it differently, go about your career differently, maybe take a route that is more unique, and the more unique and the more avant-garde and the more, you know, progressive your idea is, the better it will be for your career. So life was wanting to liberate you, liberate your career and liberate your professionalism, that now in May, Uranus is going to go into your sector of friendships. Uranus is going to go into your sector of friendships and networks of people, dreams and aspirations. This is naturally the house of Uranus. So this is going to be a really good aspect for you. The next upcoming years, you are really going to build an amazing dream that you really want to have for yourself. Something that is going to be revolutionary, and it's going to get in your head, and it's going to be developing for the next upcoming 7 years. Also, you are going to be meeting very interesting, awkward, different, eccentric people this upcoming 8 years. The people that you're going to meet are really going to expand your mind. You're going to be exposed to many different kinds of people, Cancer, and these people can teach you a lot, and they can help you reach your dreams as well. So it's a great time to socialize. This, more than anything, is a very good year for you to just socialize and get to know yourself through others. Will be a fantastic thing for you. Now, let's see here. I'm going to pull out some angel cards specifically for each planet, so we can see how you can handle these energies, Cancer. So, let's see. What can Cancer do about Jupiter? Cancer with Jupiter. Cancer with Jupiter in the 5th house. Show me what Jupiter means to Cancer in 2018. Joy. You're going to have lots of joy, Cancer. Lots and lots of joy. And you're going to get rid of anything in your life that is not bringing you joy. This is a card that is telling me you're more than ready to have joy in your life. You're more than ready to embrace happiness. And any little aspect of your life that does not bring you joy, you can just cut it out. Leave it. Release any guilt or fears of having fun. Release any guilt or fears of enjoying yourself and being romantic. This is the year to enjoy yourself and have fun. Jupiter in the 5th house is like awesome. It's awesome. For love, for creativity, even for sex, even for speculative business. It's a great, great aspect, and the only thing that it can bring is just more fun and enjoyment in your life. So now let's see what we can say to Cancer for Capricorn. Cancer, Capricorn, Cancer, Capricorn. The sector of relationships. Cancer, Saturn. What is Saturn going to mean to Cancer in 2018? Saturn to Cancer 2018. Ooh, it says here a child. So there could be a major situation of a compromise or a sort of commitment with children. Children could be a major situation happening in the evolution of your relationship. If there is some sort of lack of commitment, or you are afraid of having some sort of divorce because of your children. I'm not saying people are like, listen, you could get divorced or you could not get divorced. This is just a year where whatever mess you made in your relationships is going to get cleaned up. So if there's children in the mess, okay, the children are going to be a major source of this. Or you could be getting married, really getting very much committed to a person and having children with them. I did say that you're very fertile this year, Cancer, so be careful with that, all right? Or, you know, if you want to get pregnant, go right ahead, baby, you're ready for it. Now, let's see, what can we say to Cancer for Uranus? Cancer, Uranus. Cancer, Uranus. Cancer, Uranus. It's a blessing in disguise, okay? This, to me, says that when one door closes, another one opens. If there is people around you that to you might not seem like they're of any help, or they're kind of weird, or you will never really hang out with those people, this could be a blessing in disguise. The people that you're meeting at this time is a blessing in disguise. You know, even the dreams and aspirations that are about to be built within you are a blessing in disguise. They haven't been revealed to you yet. It's almost like a mystery. But just remember that when one door closes, another one opens. And that's what this card is all about, that also you trust. It's also an energy of trust, Cancer. This could mean that you need to start trusting friends, acquaintances, people, colleagues, trusting them. Try not so much to find out the conclusion or the ending of something, with like trying to predict the outcome of something, and just trust. Trust your friends, and trust that right now life is trying to lead you to a better dream, a better circle of friends that also helps you reach those dreams and that aspiration that you will be getting soon for you. All right, Cancer? Awesome, Cancer. So now let's see for the sign of Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio, this is an amazing year for you. Oh, I just got chills. This is an amazing year for you, Scorpio. This is the year where you are being reborn again, like the true phoenix that you truly are, okay? We have Jupiter in your sign. You are actually bringing a lot of amazing energy to all your sisters and brothers of the water signs, Pisces and Cancers. You're bringing really good energy because Jupiter right now is in your sign. So what does Jupiter in your sign means? It means resurrection. It means rebirth. It means reinvention. It means now you get to reinvent yourself practically. What has happened and you have let go what you needed to let go of, the purging that you needed to go through is done. Now you are more than ready to develop a new you, a new self. And this is the year where life in Jupiter will expand all the opportunities in love, in career, in marriage, in hobbies, in business, in everything. It will expand every single part of your identity, okay? It's gonna make you extra Scorpio, and the world is becoming extra Scorpio. We're learning a lot about you, because you right now are teaching us about intimacy. You're teaching all the world about intimacy and what it means to have power struggles and what it means to have fair power balances. You're also teaching us about sexuality and maybe getting to know ourselves a little bit deeper. So you are going to have the extra energy in you, Scorpio. So this is the year for you to shine. You are coming out of the shadows. You already did the behind the scenes work. Now you're more than ready to expose yourself to the world, to show your light and let yourself be expanded, okay? Year to socialize, year to go out, year to show your capabilities, take opportunities, seize the day, okay? Seize the day, Scorpio. This is your amazing year for you. Now, we do still have Saturn in the equation. Saturn is always the one that kind of gives us a little bit more of a pressure and tension and resistance and anxieties and fears in our lives. And to you, it has finally left your financial sector. So thank God you are not having any more financial difficulties this year. However, what you have learned about finances and what you have learned about your own self-esteem, you right now should have major self-esteem structured in you, like just feeling so good, you know? So with Saturn going into your third house, you will get a cleanup mentally, okay? Saturn is going to go into your mental realm and is going to clean up any mess. And what is a mess? When you have negative thoughts, when you have a weak mind, when you have doubts and insecurities, when you have stress and anxieties, when you have thoughts that just run around your head 24/7 and they don't leave you alone. This means that your mind is, you don't have a hold over your mind. So Saturn is going to come into your sector of mental realm. It's going to slow down your mental process. It's going to slow down your communication, slow down your learning curve, and slow down practically anything that has to do with the mind. Why? Because life wants you to be able to see every single thought. Thoughts are so fast, and the mental realm is such a quick energy that when Saturn comes here, it can become a little frustrating, especially if you're trying to learn something new. You could feel like, oh, why am I not getting this? Like, you could get very frustrated about those things. But the lesson here to learn, Scorpio, is organize your thoughts. Create the perception that you truly want to have in the world. A perception that uplifts you and a perception that encourages you to move forward. If you can't speak it, write it. Communicate it in some way, somehow. But this is the year where you will define your communication. It is not the time to stay quiet. If thoughts are running around your head too much, write them down so they can just leave you alone. Meditation and any sort of activity that relaxes your mind is absolutely crucial of a habit for you to have this year, if you don't want to have a major breakdown or paranoid mental stress, okay? So learn that. Also, you could be having a little bit of issues with your brothers and sisters. There could be some resistance and some fighting that could be happening. So just know that. Try to work more on your relationship. Build a better relationship with your brothers and sisters. This is the best time to really do it. If you neglect it, you could be having more of negative issues surrounding your brothers and sisters. And last but not least, we have the transit of Uranus. Uranus has been sitting in your house of daily life, of health, of service to the world. And Uranus here has given you, since 2011, very random schedule in your life, just like weird. Like either you're waking up in the middle of the night, you're working in the middle of the night, or you just have a weird schedule. You're not running like everybody else. Scorpios this past years could have adopted a vegan lifestyle, something very against the norm. A vegan lifestyle, vegetarian lifestyle, something where you have a unique way of treating your body, a unique way of having a life, a unique way of a daily service. And during these couple of days, you could have really built in you a necessity to help others and a necessity to help in a humanitarian way. Uranus here helps you for those things. So now that Uranus is going to be changing signs to the sign of Taurus, and it hasn't been here for 84 years. Since 2011, since 1920s, 1910s. So since 84 years, it hasn't been in Taurus. And Taurus is a very important part in your chart. It's your chart of marriage. It's your part of marriage, couples, and partnerships. Legalities with partnerships, practically. So Uranus here, for the next upcoming years, Scorpio, you're really going to liberate yourself from commitments. Like there's going to be a sort of, you're going to have a sort of energy of anti-commitment. You're going to want to have unique relationships. You're going to want to have a partner that liberates you. So possessive relationships, you might really change your mind about those. Or a person that wants to change you and not accept you for who you are, you could really have some issues with this as well. So this upcoming years, get ready, because you might be falling in love with people who are very different, people who you never thought you would fall in love. And these people could be very independent, have a sort of anti-committed energy. They could have an energy also of just being very unique, and it could come out of a surprise, okay? I don't know where this can come to you. I don't know where this energy can come to you, and you meet somebody out of the blue. So be ready. You're going to meet a lot of interesting people. The way that you have relationships and commitments is going to shift a little bit, is going to change, is going to transform. And the reason why is because Uranus wants to liberate you through your relationships, that you don't become dependent on nobody and nothing, and that you just really feel independent in your own relationships and build a good friendship in your relationships. So now let's see, what can the angels tell you, Scorpio, for this 2018. First of all, let's see for Jupiter. Jupiter in Scorpio 2018, Jupiter in Scorpio 2018, Jupiter in Scorpio 2018. Okay, Jupiter in Scorpio 2018, your sign, your message is you have to notice the signs, Scorpio. You are really good at this, you are very intuitive. I want you to get more in tune with your intuition, because this year you have to be paying attention. There is going to be many opportunities coming to you, many to choose from, not only career-wise, but also relationship-wise, in every single aspect of your life. So you need to be paying attention to the signs, so you choose the right ones. The only major issue of a negative problem that could happen here is that you end up just taking on a lot of stuff that you didn't have to take on. So it's a good time to pick and choose what is it that you want, but you will have a banquet to choose from. So notice the signs so you can really know and intuitively know where to go and what to choose and what to pick, okay? Now let's see what we have for Jupiter, for Saturn in the third house. Jupiter, Saturn, third. Scorpio, Saturn. Scorpio, Saturn 2018. Scorpio, Saturn 2018. Okay. Have confidence. Great, great message. Scorpio, you need to have confidence. The third house is not only the house of communication and the house of your siblings, it's also the house of courage. And it's the house of having a healthy ego. It's also the house of having a healthy ego. So if you don't have a healthy ego, this is the house where you can learn how to have it. So you need to have confidence. You need to have courage. Confidence to talk. Confidence to express. Confidence to write. Confidence to embrace and seize the day of the things that you want to do. The things that you feel like doing. So you need to have confidence with your communication. You need to have confidence with your mental capabilities. And you need to find the courage, because also Saturn here could be diminishing your courage. That's why you might feel like not speaking or not talking or not saying, but you need to have confidence, okay? So when dealing with any sort of communication or mental activity, have confidence, all right? Now let's see, what do we have for Scorpio for the planet Uranus? Scorpio, Uranus, Scorpio, Uranus, Scorpio, Uranus. Okay. Acceptance, acceptance. Very good energy. Very good message. It's important for you to have acceptance with your partnerships and have acceptance with the commitments that you've gotten yourself involved in. What is acceptance? Acceptance is when you are not trying to control the situation or trying to control the person. Acceptance of how the situation is and where you are, and to trust others, but acceptance nonetheless, because like I told you, you might be falling in love with people that you never thought you were going to like. So there could be some eccentricness, there could be some weirdness, there could be something different, but you have to have acceptance. This is going to liberate you, it's going to teach you to have a different way of a relationship. It doesn't have to be this cookie cutter relationship, getting married, No, it could be different. It could be random, it could be weird, but still it could be filled with lots of love and truth. So life is going to be teaching you these things upcoming. So the more accepting you are about the relationships and the commitments and the people that you meet, the easier is going to be this aspect, the easier is going to be this transit. All right, Scorpio? Okay, Scorpio, I hope this was of help to you. Now let's go to the sign of Pisces. Okay, Pisces. So for you, you're also having a very amazing 2018. 2018 is going to be mainly for you a combination of learning how to socialize, gaining your optimistic power once again, feeling like you have a great philosophy in life, like really adopting a good philosophy in life that empowers you. And the challenges are going to be met more with your social circle, okay? So Jupiter is in Scorpio, and Scorpio is your sector of your chart that has to do with travels, that has to do with it has to do with travels, it has to do with religion, it has to do with higher education, like doctorates and master's degrees. You could be teaching, you could be publishing. Is the house of optimism, is the house of gurus, is the house of teachers, and is the house of wisdom and good luck. So Jupiter here, this is naturally its house. So Jupiter here feels great. Be ready for a year where I see you traveling a lot. If you're a Pisces writer, great time to publish. If you're a Pisces teacher, great time to teach. If you want to go back to school, amazing time to go back to school. Great time to go back to school. It would just flow right into it. Great time to work a lot on self-development. Okay, if you want to listen to affirmations throughout the year, if you want to listen to motivational speeches, if you want to listen to maybe try out some religions, you know, you're having lots of faith. So try out some philosophies that work for you. You know, find that philosophy that really resonates with your heart and it gives you that optimism and that grateful energy. But I see most of all lots of travels. Usually this transit doesn't bring like insane things, but it keeps you protected from any negative things, okay? So I see you having really good luck this year as well. Now, great time to study too. So with Saturn though, Saturn just finally left your home of professionalism and career. So no more, you know, tough days at the work area, no more like, you know, busting your butt to just get somewhere and you know, feeling like so much resistance in your professional area. Now it's finally smoothed out. Like what you have created, you've created. What you have done for the past 2 years, it is done. Now, this year, your dreams and aspirations are shifting, are changing. So with these dreams and aspirations shifting and changing, your circle of friends is also going to be affected and is going to change. So this is a year where Saturn wants to organize your friendships. And if there's any sort of friendship that is negative, that is not positive for you, that is not even of help to you to get to your dreams, or you just, you know, you've ran out the time of your relationship with this person, then you could be seeing these people go, okay? This is, I'm not gonna lie to you, these upcoming 2 years is going to be a purging of a social thing. And you might lose some friends, and you might gain some new friends, okay? So this is a good aspect. The only problem is that it's going to kind of give you a little bit of fearfulness. It's going to give you a little bit of anxiety surrounding social circles. But if you really just push through it, you could really solidify a better social circle for yourself this year, a more serious social circle for this year. Remember what they say. They say you are an accumulation of the 5 people that you hang out the most. And that's serious business, how we get so much affected by the people that we give our presence to. So this is an important year for you to really find out who's worth it, who's worth my presence. And you know, I'm also going to be affected by that person. So who's worth it for me to be affected by, okay? So this could be a year where you have a more serious circle of friends, maybe people you look up to, maybe people you can learn from, and more of the relationships that were just kind of casual, not really doing anything from you, those relationships can kind of start subsiding and leaving you. Now, we also have Uranus making a big change, and Uranus finally left your house of money. So since 2011, Pisces, you could have been having a lot of ups and downs in money. A lot of ups and downs in money. And practically what Uranus was trying to do was to liberate you and help you find that financial liberty, that financial freedom that you truly want in your life. So Uranus here was pushing you to do it on yourself, to be a freelancer, to create your own business, to create your own company, to take on that weird job that nobody even knows about, and you were really trying to move away from that 9-to-5 job with an authority figure. If Pisces tried to stay on that job, you could have found a lot of ups and downs. But the more you went through the route of like, okay, I'm gonna make my own money, I wanna freelance, I wanna have my own business, I wanna be my own boss, the more doors opened for you and the more the finances got balanced. Now in May, Uranus is gonna go into your sector of communication. So get ready, Pisces. This upcoming this upcoming 8 years, you're going to have a lot of mental liberation. Okay, so the patterns and the way that you perceive the world and the way that you've been seeing the world is going to have a major change. I see your communication getting weirder, not in a bad way, like just very unique. So for any Pisces out there who's a writer or writes a lot or communicates a lot, this could be the year where you really define that awesome, unique style that nobody has. Also, it's an amazing time for go back to school for you, Pisces. But the more you Okay, so, ooh, a change in direction. So, like I said, there could be many travels for you, Pisces. A lot of travels that could be happening. You could be going back to school, and this gives you like a new change of direction. You could be publishing a book, and this gives you a new change of direction. You could be teaching, and this gives you a new change of direction. You could be motivating or having a new philosophy in life, and this could be changing you. You could be adopting a new religion, and this could be giving you a change of direction. So all these things are going to come. But with Jupiter, and anything that has to do with Jupiter, is going to help you change your direction in life for the better. Of course, Jupiter is always a benefic. Now let's see, Saturn. Saturn, Pisces, 2018. Saturn. Let your past go. Ooh, what did I just say? You will have some friends that you're going to have to let go of, okay? You will have some social circles that you're going to have to let go of. It's letting go of the past, leaving it in the past. Recently, I heard a quote that I loved. Deepak Chopra, he's amazing. He said, the unknown is when you step into the field of a pure potentiality. The known is the shackles of your past. So have that in mind when you're dealing with your social circle, okay? Don't worry, better friends will be coming to you. All right, Pisces? Life doesn't take away to not fill it back up. Now let's see, what do we have for Uranus? Pisces, Uranus, 2018. Pisces, Uranus, 2018. Trustworthy guidance. I told you you're going to be having amazing ideas. Your mental realm is just going to explode with geniusness. Okay? Uranus here is going to give you amazing ideas. Trust them. This is trustworthy guidance. This is your guardian angel right now helping you liberate yourself with the amazing ideas that you're having at this time. So do not dismiss your ideas. Be careful with your ideas also. Don't go telling everybody so they steal your ideas, okay? Know how to work your ideas at this time and know that you are sitting on gold. All right, Pisces? Thank you so much, my beautiful water signs, gods and goddesses of the water energy. Thank you so much for being here with me. I just want to remind you guys, I do have an amazing Christmas special for you guys this year. 5 psychic readings for only $250. That's 50% off on any reading of 60 minutes. You can gift them or you can keep them to yourself. Alrighty guys, also remember to share my videos if you want to start having your own individual video for each sign. Thank you so much for all the likes. Thank you so much for all the comments that you guys leave me. And thank you so much for being here and tuning into The Ripple with me. I'll be seeing you for next time.